Hey, good morning. It's Monday morning, and if you haven't heard, Hurricane Debby made landfall in Florida this morning. Now, after it goes over Florida, it's supposed to reemerge into the Atlantic off our coast here in South Carolina, and then it's supposed to stall and stay over this area for maybe 3 or 4 days, dumping tons of rain. As a matter of fact, if you look at the forecast map from the National Hurricane Center, it shows that our area around Murrells Inlet could pick up as much as 20 inches of rain. We're right on the border between the area of the maroon and the area of red, and that could mean up to 20 inches, and that's a lot of rain for us to have over a 3 or 4 day period. As a result, the Hurricane Center is forecasting that we could have catastrophic flooding in this area. Now, it has been dry this summer, and we'll take a walk over to the bog and over to our retention pond, and you can see how low the water is. But we've never had that much rain since we've been down here in that short a time, so hopefully things will be okay. But let's take a walk over to the bog and let me show you what it looks like before this storm hits, which is going to hit later today. Now, you have to be careful when you walk through these woods because there are poisonous snakes, so you got to watch where you step. Back here you'll find a traditional South Carolina bog. So normally this bog would be completely full of water, and you can see it's dry. It's been like this the entire summer. This is the first summer I've ever seen it look like this, but there should be water here. I've never been able to see the ground before until this past summer. Now let's take a look at the retention pond in our neighborhood here that also has been very dry. Now, the funny thing is our association paid some big bucks to have a well drilled by the retention pond with the idea to fill it up. They're still been working on this well. It's not done yet. And I suspect Mother Nature is going to beat them to the punch. So across the street you can see the drilling operation that's been going on since June. They're drilling down to over 500 feet to hopefully hit enough water to refill up the retention pond. Let's walk over and see how the retention pond looks today before this torrential rain starts. You can see it's low. Not as bad as it was maybe a month ago because we had a couple of thunderstorms, but it's still way off its mark, nowhere near where the level should be. So it will be interesting to see after Hurricane Debby comes through this area as a tropical storm and dumps all the moisture down around us. What will the lake look like? What will the retention pond look like? And what will the bog look like? Will it help? Will it fill it up? I'm sure it will, but let's just hope we don't really get the catastrophic flooding that they're suggesting.
Thank you for calling Ori Electric Cooperative. This system is designed to take your outage report and get it quickly into the hands of our dispatchers. Caller ID indicates that you are...
Yes, you heard correct. It's 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. The storm has just started. Heavy rain is out there now, and we already lost power. And this is only the beginning of the storm, which is hard to believe. Not much wind, but lots and lots and lots of rain. So I'm not sure how long we'll be in the dark. But they have this automated system we can call the power company, which I just did, and that's what you heard. Power flickered back on for a second, then I heard an explosion, and then the power went out again. At least the sun's come up, so we have a little bit of light, but it's just heavy rain outside now. Very little wind. Okay, so after a few hours, the power came back on, and we're going to be getting bands and bands of rain. It continues to pour. Bands of rain from Hurricane or Tropical Storm Debby coming over our area, and there is a tornado risk because of these bands of rain.
Thank God the power's back on. I need my coffee.
Hey, so bad news. It really is pouring this morning, and we have a leak in our roof. Water started pouring in through one of the vents. I think it's coming from the valley. Sue's up there trying to evaluate the situation.
Water's dripping from around the vent. Luckily, the Monarch Roofing company is coming.
Yeah, so Sue said we contacted Monarch Roofing just to see if they could come and do an evaluation. And they said they may be able to come out today and check things out to see what kind of repair needs to be done. I mean, the roof's so hard to believe the company, Monarch Roofing, came within an hour, and they're up on the roof now evaluating where we think the leak is coming from. Well, they went up on the roof and found that it looks like it's the flashing, did a temporary repair, and they're going to come back and do a full roof evaluation once the storm passes, but no charge, which I was really surprised about.
Free! Free is good, right?
Hey, good morning. So it's Wednesday morning, and Debbie has moved off the coast of South Carolina and is actually heading in this direction. And it's been raining on and off the entire night.
So we thought it would be a good idea to go check out the ocean today.
Let's go. Okay, we made it to Garden City Beach. Lots of wind and rain down here. But we're going to see if we can go down to the beach and see what the ocean looks like. So because they're expecting a storm surge as the tropical storm gets closer, Debbie gets closer, what they do down here is they pile up sand to the entrances to try to keep the water from going onto the roads. That's what you're seeing in front of you.
Whoa, the ocean looks angry.
Nobody on the beach today. So Debbie's going to come ashore somewhere near here later today and tonight, and they expect a lot of flooding. So everything's kind of shut down and they're getting ready for the floods. Take a look. Most businesses are closed today, getting ready for the surge. And here's a famous Sam's Corner. The hot dogs, they're ready.
Garden City Pier is closed till Friday.
On the way back home, we saw some high water rescue vehicles patrolling the streets. And the good news is that the temporary roof repair from yesterday is still holding. Hey, good morning. So it's Thursday morning and Debbie made landfall just south of here overnight, and now it's moving up north.
It wasn't too bad. We didn't get too much flooding.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as they said it was going to be. We only got maybe 7 inches of rain. We did lose our power. We did have a leak in the roof, and there was some road flooding, but overall we survived.
So the question is, did it fill up the bog and the pond? Let's take a look.
Let's head across the street and see how things look. Big improvement over before the storm. Look at the difference. And as far as the drilling operation to refill the pond, well, they went down 535 feet. And believe it or not, they couldn't hit enough water to do any good, so they abandoned the well. So here it is, and it didn't work. But Mother Nature took care of it.
Mother Nature.
Let's check out that bog. We have water, so it's a lot better than it was. But I've seen the water up to the bottom of the boardwalk before, but at least it's not dry like it was a few days ago. Take a look at the difference. Well, that's it on Tropical Storm Debbie. Next Friday, we'll resume our usual videos with a trip back to the Marsh Walk to visit the Dead Dog Saloon. Until next time, safe travels. And good luck to those north of us where Debbie is heading.